mean, it's green that I've achieved it, and it's white, I mix believe my
One. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back again to Monday Meltdown. I'm in today, DJ Freddie Fresh with Miss Lovey. Isn't she lovely? Oh, that's why you be playing that song. Okay, I got it now. I got it now. Hey, we just want to say, hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everybody's doing good. You know, it's always good to be in here with you guys. You know, we have fun on this show.
We missed you last week.
Yeah, man. You know, hopefully we'll be out of that rain situation where we can just go ahead and do what we have to do. Yes. But, you know, sometimes you just need a break. So when a break is called for, just take you a little break. So, but we back, man. We back with the Zydeco music. Back with the conversation, just back with having a good time. So, like I said, I hope everybody's in line. Just enjoy themselves and have a good time. We have a new month started, so be prepared. We're going to have some special guests come in. Excuse me. We're going to be ready to just make it do what it do. So, everybody hold on tight. We're going on a ride.
Hey.
Yeah. So, let me see. We were the band. The band was off this weekend, but I still played. Somebody called me to come and play with them, which was great. I love to play. And I love to invest. Look here, any of you youngsters out there, remember, you got to invest in yourself. They said, why you got 17, 18 bass guitars? Because you never know when DJ Freddie Fresh got to go to the pawn shop. You never know when DJ Freddie Fresh got to go sell some. Why you steady buy more sound equipment and you already got big stuff and little stuff? Because you never know what the occasion gonna call for. Always invest in yourself. You know, my mom taught me that. You know what it looked like? An accordion player got one accordion, but he go to the pawn shop and he know his accordion makes him money. So that makes no sense. What about a drummer who got one drum set and know that he have to play to make some money, but he take his drum set to the pawn shop and whatnot? You know, I've been accused of not being right because I think as a band leader, you're supposed to cover every ground. So me as a band leader, I have drums, guitars, bass guitars. I have everything that needs for a band to perform. But you get mad because I say, nope, you can't use my stuff. I understand what you're going through and whatnot, but when you're doing it over and over and over and over and over constantly, and you know that that's your only means of making some money, it's something else that got to be done. But I don't mind helping anybody at all. So, you know, everybody know DJ Freddie Fresh. I only want the best for everybody. That's how I am. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. Ooh, that's me. Golly, every time. Look here, we got a lot of stuff going on. If you haven't noticed it, it's been a lot of shows getting put on about Zydeco and blues shows that are picking up. And you know what? Y'all get ready because I'm going to throw me a show. I already got the people that I want to perform on it. So I'm going to put me a show together. It's going to have some Zydeco, going to have some Southern Soul, going to have a little blues on it. But I am going to do a show under my production company, Fresh Productions. So, you know, we're gonna get it back and we're gonna get it right. Yeah, love it. You ain't know I used to have a R&B band.
What?
Yeah, it was called Fresh Start. We had Eddie V's over off of by 59 in Kirby. We played there about a year and a half, almost 2 years, every weekend, every week. It was good, man. It was good. We had a nice time. It was 4 guys I had put together. You know, they were under my, because like I said, I started my production company and I did a play in there. I did a few shows, but the name of it is Fresh Start Productions. And that's just something I believe in and about everybody. Everybody needs a fresh start. Sometimes you got to start over, you know, but just check it out. When you start over, you reinventing and you starting fresh. So I forgot to push start. Oh, well.
All they got to do is tune in, and they'll see you live on YouTube,
Yeah.
live on Facebook. It's
Tell them.
it's
All you
everywhere.
gotta do, you go to Love to Jam Radio with the love 2 is the number 2.
Indeed.
A lot
One
of people
word.
was asking me about it, they get it confused, but I keep saying it. It's
So
Love
easy.
2 Jam Radio, the number 2,
Yes.
one word. But if you want to go on to the YouTube, what is it, Lovey? You know,
Zydeco Monday Meltdown.
Zydeco Monday Meltdown, and it'll take you straight to the YouTube live show.
Straight to the live.
Straight to the YouTube live show. I've been getting some.
Can I ask a question?
What's that? Yes, sir.
I'm sorry.
No, you good, man.
Hey, you said you was talking about the blues and Zydeco, the Southern Soul.
Right.
So, if you would, putting the show together, who would be your top 5 artists?
Top 5?
Zydeco and Southern
And cool.
Soul.
I'm gonna tell you right now, because I already got a piece of it in my head. I'm down for this dude called Magic One.
Okay.
If you don't know, if you haven't heard him, check him out. Magic One. He got some nice stuff, man. Then this other cat named Fat Daddy.
Yeah.
Talk about the mailman delivering his divorce papers on Sunday.
Come on, man.
In the back room with his wife on Monday.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you. So that's Magic One, Fat Daddy. On my Zydeco tip, I would probably pull, well, he's one of my favorite artists, J. Paul. He gave me a lot of advice when I didn't know nothing about Zydeco. And so he would be my Zydeco choice. And you say 5. Okay. And then I would probably go and get, because he's just putting himself out, he's an entertainer, Jeter Jones. Jeter Jones is a good friend of mine.
We
all
just
the
had
way.
him on the show.
Oh,
Remember
what?
I told you he was on the radio show?
Right.
That's whose show he was on.
Well, I'm gonna tell Jeter he got to come on my show.
Hey.
I'm gonna call him tonight. Hey, Jeter Jones.
Jeter was the first one I see, man. We went to sleep, man. We had like 27 views. I woke up that morning.
Yeah.
We had like 3,000? It was 3,000
Yeah.
views.
Yeah.
You know
See,
what I'm saying?
Jeter Jones is a salesman.
Yeah.
Jeter Jones is an entertainer. And I've told some guys, you got to learn how to be an entertainer.
Right.
Okay? You got to learn how to be somebody that's going to sell yourself. You see, Jeter get out there, get on that flow. He get on his stomach. He do whatever.
He cut up. Jeter gonna cut up.
And he going to do it live because he hired my Zydeco band to come down and play for him.
Right.
At their hometown club they had.
In Mansfield?
Mansfield.
You went to Mansfield?
I went to Mansfield, man.
Come on, man.
You blink your eye, you gonna ride right through it. But I went there though.
Yeah,
I went there. And we went in there, man. We had a good time at this spot, man.
That was at the disco?
I don't know which one was, but we was there and they packed it out too, man.
Yeah.
You know, and my pleasure was watching Jeter do his thing because, like I said, and this is something that I tell the audience, if I'm playing with my band or they band or whatever, you always got to make your audience feel comfortable.
Right.
You got to make your audience feel like they up on that stage with you. They say, Fred, why you jump around and stuff when you playing? Because I'm excited about what I do.
Right.
If I see them people out there dancing on a song we playing, if I see them singing a song, I'm finna give them more than I can give them.
Right.
Till I fall out from being tired because I'm fat. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So, you know, but yeah, man, you got to be an entertainer on your shows. You got to bring the people in and let them know. That's what I take 3 rub boards. Now I can't stand the rub boards. The rub boards are the devil to me because I just don't like it.
That's what they used to have when you put on Apollo, Showtime at Apollo when they walk out and they rub that motherfucker.
Rub that that piece of log, yeah. Well, what we got is the rub board where they rub it like that. Yeah. And it's metal now. It's changed. It ain't like the rub boards they used to watch clothes on.
Yeah.
You know, my son played it in our band. I was, come on, play, daddy, play, daddy. No, I don't want no parts of no rub board. But I bring 2 or 3 to my shows, though, because for some reason, people love that rub board. And so they would get up and we invite them to come up and play the rub board, come up and have a tap, show their ass, do what they do. You know, and so it's so much in so many ways. Because one, you know, Zydeco is happy music. Zydeco is fun music.
Right.
You know, you be sitting somewhere, oh, I ain't doing nothing. We start playing that music, we look out, and I tell the people, y'all sitting here acting like y'all don't want to know nothing or don't know nothing. But no, when that Zydeco start, before you know, your shoulders start moving. Then you look over, your feet start moving. Then before you know it, you done stood up and did your jig. You know, I love Zydeco dancing.
Yeah.
And, you know, and people know it. So when I get out there, come on, let's dance, let's dance. I'm going to go dance with them because, you know, that's something that's dear to me. And I'm a late bloomer. I got started in Zydeco 11 years ago. And they got all these youngsters that's just experienced with it and been off in it and just doing it. And I'm like, man, that's what it's all about, doing something you love, man. So, you know, but yeah, I would get Magic One, Fat Daddy, J. Paul. You can't forget Charles Jones. I get Charles Jones. I get Jeter out here.
Who Charles Jones? Is that Sir Charles?
Sir Charles, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir Charles Jones, man. He is one of those guys, like I'm gonna say he's like a J. Paul.
Yeah.
J. Paul done been around all these years, and people still don't understand how he can do a show and still pull a crowd. I hear people hating on him. Oh, no. Whenever J. Paul got a show, J. Paul's show is packed.
Yeah.
And you know, he got 20 albums plus, and but his stuff is still relevant. And that's what they don't understand. When you treat the people right, you give the people what they want, they're going to bless you back. They're going to be there at your shows. They're going to buy your materials. And they're going to do all of that, man. I'm telling you.
So they don't feel like they're getting gypped.
Yeah, that's
you know
right.
What I'm saying? Shit, when it's genuine,
yeah,
shit, genuine love gonna come back.
Yeah. Oh, Lord. And you got these youngsters that they act like they really don't want to play. They want to go because they know they're going to get paid. Look, if you don't love what you do, don't do it. Because you're wasting your time and everybody's time. Because I've seen some of these younger artists and whatnot, and they go out and they just going through the motions trying to get it done just to say, hey, we done did this or whatever. Let's just get that money and go. But it's like me. Like I taught my son, I tell my band members, look here.
That ain't the attitude to have.
No.
We're finna go get this money and we're finna go.
Yeah.
That ain't the attitude.
It's
you don't
not.
want to treat nobody. You don't want to make nobody feel like
Right.
you just coming in here and finna get their money. And
Come on. That's what I'm talking about.
Right.
You treat every show like it's your first show.
Yes, sir.
And you get excited about every show until it's over.
Right.
Then you're done. Then you can take self-gratification,
Right.
feeling like you done did something. See, that's what I said. It's no point at doing stuff that you do if you don't do it, if you don't want to do it, if you don't have the love for it. You see what I'm saying?
Who else told you that?
Who told him that?
Who told you that?
And that's
Who
the-
told you that?
And that's
Who told you that, BP?
whoever told y'all that, they telling the truth.
Yeah.
You know, the most gratifying thing is getting paid for something that you love to do.
Right.
Man, I tell you, when I go out here and we got a show and I love playing my bass, I love jumping around on that stage, saying stupid stuff on the mic, make people laugh or whatnot.
Yeah.
I love doing that. And to be able to get paid for it,
Right.
I wish this could be a full-time job.
You ain't
They
working
wouldn't know
right
how
now.
they wouldn't know how to act with Mr. DJ Freddie Fresh. Freddie Fresh be acting a fool every day.
Give us a sample of what you be doing up there.
You know, I get up there and I look at the audience, see how they act, and they ain't smiling. I'm finna say something, try to make them laugh. I'm finna let them relate to what we doing. Look here, we come out here because we love what we doing. When we playing a song for y'all, if we can't enjoy it, it ain't no point in us playing it for y'all. You know, we want to give you something. You done worked hard all week. You done had troubles going on at your
Grown
house.
folk shit.
Yeah.
That's that grown folk shit.
There you go.
That's like on Sundays. I don't give a damn, man. I got people come from out of town.
Right.
They say, we finna hit BP, we finna go fuck around. But guess what I'm doing on Sunday?
What?
Sunday fun day. I might hit Seaside, I might hit a door.
Right.
But you know what? I gotta go over there by dream.
Right. Yeah, that's where everything is. That's
You know
the
what I'm
strip right
saying?
there.
Cause your folks over there, they done worked all week.
Yep. And they looking to go and have a good
Just come
time.
have a good time.
You got 5 or 6 places you can go over there If you ain't satisfied with one, go to another. If you ain't happy with that one, go to another one.
Yeah.
Then you go around the corner over there. They got the address.
Yeah.
They got all that stuff over there on that strip, man.
Yeah.
I used to live right over on 3627 Alberta, right off of OST. And all that stuff was because I used to hit the little spot down the street, Speakeasy. Then they got the 50-50 around there on Griggs. Now, I know I
Can
turned
you put it
down.
on?
I thought I did. I'm sorry.
50-50 though, you gotta be a little older up and down.
Man,
I went up in there one night, man. Hold on. I had a nigga tell me, hey, man, I know this spot, man. Look here, man. They got some little shit. Hey, man, I ain't really interested, but shit, I know you from out of town, so she let ride.
Yeah.
We pull up, man. When I tell you, man, we went up in that motherfucker, man. It was 3-piece suits and activator up in that motherfucker. I say, man, hey, I'm getting the fuck up out of here.
You know what you're talking about.
Nobody. And you know what? I never knew where the fuck I was at till yesterday. One of my trucks was fucking up and we was going to AutoZone.
Yeah, right across the street.
And I looked over there, I said, that's the fucking club we was in.
And what people don't realize, you got one way in and one way out.
Right.
You ain't got no back door.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is just a little too small. That's like the Speakeasy around the corner.
Yeah.
You got one way in and one way out. No back doors, no windows to jump through or nut. So you might as well just be prepared to go in there and have a good time, because if anything else happens, you messed up.
You in the bind.
You messed up. What's up, my god brother Daniel LaRose? What's going on, man? It's all about having fun. You know what, dude? I'm gonna say something on a positive note. We done been through so much stuff already. It's time to turn down. When I say turn down, I'm talking about with all the foolishness. I'm talking about with all the stuff that don't matter or nothing. Go out. If you're going to go out and have you a good time, have you a good time. If you drink, get your drink on. If you smoke, get your smoke on. Ain't nothing that's got to stop you from coming back home. You know what I'm saying? You get out there and enjoy yourself, man. You know, that's like me. I love dancing. I like two-stepping and swinging out, man. And before COVID hit, I was doing my thing. I go on a Sunday night, go do my dancing, come back in. I was going during the week when the Red Rooster was the Red Rooster on the south side, you know, but everything has changed now. So if I can sneak me a little dance in every now and then, I'm going to go get me a dance. You right, Angel Germany. Be responsible. Yeah, be responsible. You like the Sunday ride, Dan? That's right. My boy Daniel LaRose on here. Give me a hand clap, Lovey. There you go. That boy Daniel LaRose from Louisiana. Don't let that boy pull out that black pipe. He used to come to my house, and boy, we used to do some stuff in the kitchen. We used to take videos and stuff, but don't let that boy Daniel LaRose pull out that black pipe. Because if you do, man, I just can't even tell you. You're gonna have to taste it, boy. Cause he make it do what it do. Hey, Miss Lakeisha Haynes, how are you out there in East Texas? You doing all right? That's good. Yeah, we just on here. We talking about some good times, some good things to go on. You know, we're trying to keep up the positive note, getting out there, having you some fun. You know, making it back home safe and just being good. Yep, it don't take much. You know, we talking about going. It was a point though, man. People was turning away from trail ride because all of a sudden we didn't know what happened. Every trail ride you went to, it was a fight. It was a shooting. It got so bad, they started talking about shutting trail rides down in Louisiana, in Houston. But you know, between Houston and Louisiana people, the outside places, East Texas and all that stuff, trail riding was a part of life.
Yeah.
You know, that's what they did since they've been younger and grew up. So, you know, I don't know if it was the COVID or whatever, but they started bringing these trail rides back and things are cool, man. Things are calm. Ain't nobody fighting. Ain't nobody shooting. I'm going to tell you one thing was most distracting to me, man. I'm going to say it too on here. We went to Cotton Valley, Louisiana to go play. Everything cool. We on the stage jamming. Bam, bam, bam. Then all of a sudden, something broke out. And I tell my band to stop. Because even though some of y'all might have been older than me then or whatever, I'm still the leader. So I got to be responsible. Stop playing, put that stuff down. The police came in. It was so bad. It was a truck on the side of us. And they was beating this dude up on the side of the truck. I said, y'all, that's too close. Stop. Man, them police came around, looked for everybody. It's like everybody disappeared. This was black night, midnight almost.
Yeah.
Man, them police, somebody threw a signal up, the police was gone. Man, them people floated out them woods like it wasn't nothing.
Turn that music back
No
on.
t-shirts,
Yeah.
no t-shirts on or nothing. It wasn't, whoever was fighting, they wasn't fighting no more.
Right.
It was like they just came from another planet, man.
Y'all
And they
ain't
just
finna sit out,
walked on back out there, started back doing the stuff they was doing. We just said, man, is it cool? Yep. We just jammed the rest of our night out. So that was cool, man.
Right.
But that was something I had never seen anything like that, you know. So I know they had a good time. Yeah, that was cool.
Right, Cotton Valley.
Cotton Valley, Louisiana, man. We had some good times down there. We went to Cotton Valley, went to a place called Homer, Louisiana. It was right close to Arkansas. Yeah, Natchitoches. That's where my family on my daddy's side. We all from Natchitoches like that. But my mom's side is from Huntsville, Texas. So it's country bred anyway it goes, you know. It is. So I don't even like it. I can't wait to retire one day and have me a house on some land in the country with a fishing pond.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be good, man. So it's time to settle down, man. I'll be telling the people.
Would you go back before then?
Yes, I would. Right now, if everything was in order with me, I would move back to the country.
Right.
I'm for real. I'd move back, like I said, if I could find me a spot financially available with a pond on it.
Yeah. And fish all motherfucking day.
Man, I used to go fishing every day, man. And I'm getting sad and upset because my birthday, June 15th. So I'm determined I'm going somewhere where I can fish all day and night if I want
What
to.
you trying to catch? A bunch of bad ass women?
I'm trying. Hey.
Hey, what you trying to catch?
Just let me catch two of them. Just give me two of them. If I can get two of them, you know how I do. Get tired of one, get the other one. I get tired. Nah, I'm just kidding.
So you gonna go to the Big Rooster?
Killing them.
No, man. I know I'm gonna get some remarks on that. So I'm like, oh shoot. What you say, Daniel? I'm gonna say it. It's the ones that don't know how to drink. You know what? You got a point, bro. We can talk about that. It is. It's the ones that don't know how to carry their liquor. Put it like that. Handle their liquor, you know? Because a person can show up somewhere and they just as cool and calm and everything. Give them about 2 or 3 drinks. You can see the other side.
The demon come out.
Yeah, something else happened. But you know, I like it because I know people.
He said, but I like it.
No.
He likes the demons to come out.
No, I don't. I like it because I know people that know how to handle their drink. They can sit there and drink a fifth, a pint, or whatever, but they still gonna be the same way from the beginning to the ending. And those are good people, man.
I like consistent drunks too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you making me feel like I'm out of control.
He said he was out of control. I was saying, you know how to handle, you know how to watch you drink a pint, a bottle.
I know how to sit down and tell myself, sit down, shut the fuck up.
Man, look here. We had some good times. Look, little spots we used to go to. I don't know if y'all ever heard. I don't know how long y'all been in Houston, but have you ever heard of Silver Eagle?
I ain't never heard of no Silly Eagles.
Silver Eagle used to be a nice little Zydeco country western spot for us peoples. And you know, you get there, get a good Zydeco going on, but they show up, start fighting, and so owner got tired and say, hey, throw it up.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's like that. And yeah, man, my daughter, that's my daughter, ain't your daughter. My daughter and your birthday on the same day, July 28th, I believe. Oh yeah, Angel Germany. We know you a lightweight because once you get half a margarita, we already know what time it is. So you just sit down.
Half a margarita?
Half a margarita, she got to sit down. Because she want to go home. Oh, she said because she want to go home safely and don't want to hurt nobody. Well, okay, I understand that, but yeah, I understand. But it's good though. You get your half a margarita and you gone. That's a good thing. Yep, Daniel, Silver Eagle was a jumping little spot. You know what? I really didn't have nothing planned for today. I just wanted to come in and just talk to everybody, and I enjoyed this conversation that everybody's having. Thank you for your good question, man. What's your name, man?
BP.
BP.
Yes, sir.
BP in the house. BP in the house.
Hey, man, thank you for letting me sit over here in your corner and be quiet.
Man, shoot. Ask her. She know you come in here. I don't have no problem with nobody talking, saying nothing. Because like I said, I did this because I just like good vibes. Yeah. I like good times, you know, and I talk about my band. I talk about what's going on in the Zydeco. I'm going to have to get one of them heads in here that know the true meaning and whatnot of Zydeco so they can explain it to people what Zydeco came from. And I was talking to somebody the other day, and they told me what I had thought. Zydeco was just a happy time when the people got together. They ate good food. They enjoyed good music, and they just had a good time with each other. They said they pull out that back then it was just a rug board.
A rug board.
There you go, washboard. You been
I
listening.
thought I was trying to learn. I thought I tried to slide in something I had heard that I thought I had learned.
You did. You said washboard. They call it rug board, washboard. And back
yesterday
then,
they brought none of the stuff in so I could see them.
You know what? I had 3 accordions. I'm gonna bring somebody in here that can play them for you.
Yeah.
So you can actually see it. So the next show, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna bring somebody in here so they can play the accordion, and I'm gonna bring a washboard player. Because back then, early times, it was a washboard and an accordion. Those were the instruments that was making Zydeco.
What about spoons? The niggas play spoons still? I seen something about some spoons. But maybe that was white folks though.
I never thought the spoons was with, but I've never seen anybody playing them. But I've seen them on TV and whatnot,
That's what I was saying,
and they play the spoons. Yeah. You know, and then a lot of people back then they played that fiddle.
Oh yeah, the fiddle.
So they bought the fiddle in, and they was making it fiddle ding ding. Yeah. So you know they was making it do what it do. You know. I
feel like I was a spoon player in another life. Like every time I hold a spoon, I feel like I could just like, you know what I'm saying? Like
right.
I feel like I got a natural spoon rhythm and skill.
Yeah, shoot. Hey, you make it when you make it. Do what it do.
I want to be a spoon player in the platinum player band.
You know what? We might have to see that. Let that happen. Come up and play the spoon, girl.
Be popping them up with titties.
That's gonna make a good sound.
That's what I'm saying. It's a whole different sound. Okay, they ain't even know. Need a toe.
Man, look here. You come out there and do your jig on the stage. You know, we ain't gonna have no wet t-shirt contest.
I don't think the spoons would be good off a wet shirt. Hey, you do it too much, Freddie.
If you sweating on your own now, that's on you.
That's
now.
Different.
That's on you if you sweating on your own. But you know, like I said, you just come out, we have a good time. You right, Dan, they ain't have no party wagons. See, now the trail riders come up. They got party wagons now. They put a whole DJ system on a party wagon, let it roll down the trail. And I mean,
people be on the wagon.
People be on the wagon, girl. They be on the wagon. They be off the wagon, walking on the side of the wagon.
On the wagon, off the wagon.
Yeah. Let me see when and where. Angel, my show is public every time. If you want to come up here, get on here. You know, I love inviting people to come on the show. So you can come up here if you want to come now. If you want to come next week, just come on down. This is public. This is open to the public. You know, as long as you coming in here and we talking, having good vibes, I don't have no problem with it. Like you say, name of the show is Zydeco Mix. So we get in here and we talk about Zydeco. We talk about blues. We talk about everything. You know, so it's always good. It's always good.
I got another question.
What's your question, bro?
Man, on the Zydeco blues tip, trail ride tip, it's a whole different world from the regular rap.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? The youngsters that's going
But, yeah, it's catching on. It should have been caught on a long time ago.
I can't say that it's catching on. I mean, it's doing this damn thing. I feel like it's doing this damn thing.
In different markets.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have known Zydeco is big in California.
We were talking about that, remember?
Yeah. Zydeco is big in California. It's catching on in New York. In California, they have a guy. He's from Louisiana. I don't know his story, how he ended up, but Andre Theory is his name. Andre Theory. And man, this man, whatever, he's awesome, man. He plays everything, and he's good. He's hitting all the markets up there in California. And then you got it in a lot of other cities, and people had never heard. On another radio show, when I had my first radio show, I had people that listened from Russia. I had people that listened from, what was that? Somewhere in Africa. And it's just that they be on the internet, and then that sound catches their ear. So they want to know, what is this? Because they used to call the show. My show was number one for several weeks, because I didn't care if it was just out of curiosity. Yeah. You wanted to know what it is. Hit me up, text me, call me, whatever you want. I'm gonna tell you about what's going on.
But you know what? It's a thing, and I say this. I said this on my show. I say this out just through my living.
Right.
Being a country Louisiana nigga.
Yeah.
It's something that stands out. And when you say Zydeco, Southern Soul, Blues,
yeah,
that's Southern. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe not Louisiana,
right,
maybe Mississippi,
right,
maybe Texas, maybe Arkansas.
And see all them down south.
It's something about those them niggas that come out of them states.
Yeah.
That they go somewhere in New York.
Yeah.
And they fucking shine like a diamond.
But let me tell you this though.
Yes, sir.
Do you know that Zydeco is not in all parts of Louisiana?
Huh?
Nah, he didn't even understand what you said.
Zydeco.
Tell me a point in Louisiana it ain't.
When I came into Zydeco, I tell you, my people from Natchitoches, they don't have Louisiana. It's a difference with Southern Louisiana, South Louisiana, and North Louisiana. That's like people thought just because New Orleans had Louisiana on it was Zydeco country. New Orleans ain't care nothing about no Zydeco. New Orleans things was jazz.
You right.
New Orleans things was jazz.
You're
so
right.
when people you gonna go to New Orleans and play, New Orleans don't really have a big feel for Zydeco. They right.
But right there in Baton Rouge, they fuck with
Baton Rouge. Let me see.
All the way on up.
Lafayette, Mamou. Let me see. Lafayette, Mamou, Ville, Platte, Opelousas, like we said.
All the way on up. I would say.
We went to a place I think it was about 4 weeks, maybe last month. We went to a place called Amity City, Louisiana.
I saw ALMIGHTY.
I don't know how to spell it. Yeah, I just know they called it, and we went there. But we went through Lake Charles, went through Lafayette, Opelousas, Rain, and all those are just in a stretch straight down. All of that jam with Zydeco. You know, I think it's the northern side that don't really do the Zydeco. Yeah, Big Mamou, Daniel, Big Mamou.
No, I can't. No. They love it up north.
Is it up north?
To be honest with you, what I would say is New Orleans is it's like in an out.
Yeah.
And motherfuckers from New Orleans, they tend to think that, okay, well, people say, okay, you from New Orleans or you from Louisiana? Hold up. New Orleans is in Louisiana.
It's in the state of Louisiana.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like Houston is in Texas.
Right.
But for some reason, people tend to look at New Orleans like it's just New Orleans.
Right.
And I wouldn't say that New Orleans people fuck with Zydeco like that, but I know all the way up in that 318. Yeah. Zydeco Southern Soul.
Especially like South, I'm putting like the Southwest Louisiana. Yeah, pretty much the Southwest Louisiana. But let me see, because I was shocked and amazed when I found out that some parts of Louisiana didn't have the Zydeco. Let me put it, the Zydeco etiquette of enjoying and having Zydeco. I'm telling you, I was messed up because I thought Louisiana, everybody in Louisiana was under Zydeco. You know,
really, it's Southern Louisiana though.
Yeah,
it's really and to be honest with you, I feel like it comes more from your Bro Bridge,
Yeah.
Lafayette.
Road Bridge,
You know what I'm saying?
Lafayette.
Up in that area right there around 10.
There you
coming
go.
Over here to cross the
Yeah.
bridge. And then everybody else just kind of filled in.
Yeah. Because I said that one time when we was traveling out of one time before, early on when I got into Zydeco, I said, okay, we passing down the highway on 10. All these little cities and whatnot that we passing through, they were Zydeco prone. But then I started hearing and seeing that some of those places in Louisiana, they didn't support Zydeco.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And so I was like kind of messed up, because how did Houston get so involved in Zydeco?
Because, and this, once again, this is just my opinion.
Right.
I feel like because Houston, you have so many people that actually come from Louisiana.
Right, yeah.
Where if you look around,
They migrated
and
bought it with them.
They migrate over here to Houston.
Yeah.
And if you look around, where crawfish came from?
Louisiana.
But guess what? I eat crawfish. I grew up eating crawfish like a motherfucker.
Right.
But man, you can't tell me more places you can get crawfish in Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
In Houston, Texas.
Everywhere. I mean, restaurants you don't even, the Chinese people.
Yeah.
Restaurants you wouldn't even.
And they try to make them right.
I didn't find out about crawfish until later on, but then I found out it's different kinds.
Yeah.
The kinds that taste good and the kind that don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The ones that don't know what they're doing.
Right.
But I found out, and I got personal friends with people that do crawfish.
Right. And they'll tell you that garlic pepper and lemon pepper, that ain't no motherfucking crawfish. Yes, crawfish, but all these flavors and shit.
I'm trying to.
This ain't Buffalo Wild Wing, man.
they trying to put their own. I got a friend, a white friend of mine, good guy, Mike Bingham. He went to not Beaumont. It's a place right outside of Beaumont called Fanette. He bought him 50. He works for a plant, but he went out and bought him 50 acres of crawfish land. And he put him up a shack out there, a dance floor, and everything. He catches crawfish on his own, come back, he got a crew that cook them. I thought it was a smart investment. Right. You know, them storms came through, try to knock him down, but them crawfish gonna always be around. So he in Fanette.
The rain go out the way.
Yep.
Crawfish gonna be crawling.
And so, like I said, we was talking and he said that was a smart business investment for him. Like I said, he got 50 acres. He go get on his boat. He go back there and he get his crawfish business going. And he open every weekend or whatever, you know. And people start asking him to open on during the week. He'll come in for about 2 to 4 hours during the week and do some crawfish. And then people be there buying them crawfish. So I'm telling you, it's out there. A lot of the stuff, like you said, they migrated to Houston, Texas. And Houston, Texas has picked up all the stuff.
They try. I feel like as being a Louisianian.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. I come over here. I see Louisiana chicken.
Yeah.
I see Louisiana chicken, OG.
That was a cover up.
I say, well, shit.
Damn,
that shit gotta be good. I'm talking about the sign look like it's up in that motherfucker, and it got Korean people.
Korean, Albibs, Arabs. You know what? I said they did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Because they knew if they had tagged something with Louisiana on it,
it's gonna
people, and then where they putting them at?
In the hood.
All the hoods.
In the hood.
When Louisiana first came, I was excited. Louisiana chicken. I went and I ate. I'm like, dang, this chicken good.
Yeah.
They needed to get this started first. Right. Because now everyone you go to say the halal. Yeah. They got that halal food from like the Arabian people and Israel people and stuff like that. Yeah. So they use that as a cover up to get started. And they put them all in the hood. Because people still go buy that chicken. Right. But, you know, when I start seeing them having too much different stuff like that, I just said, man, you know what?
It's over with.
It's over. It's good. Speaking of chicken, I don't know if you've seen French's new chicken plate. You ever had French's chicken?
Yeah.
But they got a new.
When I first came down here, they say French is where you want to get that chicken from.
That man came here with a plan, man.
Yeah.
That man came here and built a chicken. Everybody try to franchise off of them now. They couldn't really get it right. So I was living in a Third Ward, right around from TSU.
Is that the original French's?
In Third Ward.
In Third Ward, off of Scott.
Off of Scott and Wheeler. I think it's Wheeler.
Okay.
Yeah. But they building is almost through now. Because they sold their other building, which had been around for so many years, to that church. But they moved down the street and they got a big building up. I said, you know what? That's what they needed the whole time. They needed that the whole time. But yeah, so, I'm hungry, I ain't ate.
You talking about all this food?
I'm talking about this chicken and she knows. Boy. But I'm gonna have to get me some. But yeah, see, all of that is a grind.
Time fly.
Yeah, that's all of that stuff coming from like you said, it comes from Louisiana because like you had a lot of people that came to Texas from Louisiana.
Right.
So like my boy Daniel, they from Mamou, Louisiana. That's deep rooted Louisiana. That's where all the cooking and all that stuff go on. And okay, y'all. Yeah, we talking about some good stuff. Monique Lambert, don't you go nowhere because I want to ask you some questions about Lafayette, okay? I know that's where you from and that's where you at. I need you to enlighten me on the show, okay? So I'm going to ask you some stuff about that in a minute. Okay, the boudin out here is not the same like Louisiana. Houston boudin have more rice. That's my boy Daniel. And he know what he's talking about, though, boy. That boy, he should have been a chef. Hey, y'all, I'm going to put you some more Zydeco on right now. I'm going to take a quick break. And we'll be right back. So don't go nowhere. Listen to the Zydeco Monday Meltdown with DJ Freddie Fresh, my partner Miss Lovely, and my other partner B.
Motherfucking P.
B to the motherfucking P. All right, y'all. We'll be right back.